the winter break of my freshman year.
We're gonna do it again. All right.
Hi, I'm Kiara Allen, and I have been out for 3 years, and I am pansexual.
Hi, my name is Nick. I first came out 3 years ago, and I am gay.
My name is Selena. I officially came out about 1.5 years ago, and I identify as pansexual.
Hi, my name is Justine. I'm pansexual, and I first came out about 3 years ago.
Hi, I'm Dan. I've been out for 2 years and I am gay.
I came out to my very close friends about 3 years ago, but I didn't come out to my mother until summer.
I came out to my really close friends in October of 2013, and I came out to my immediate family July of 2014.
I came out to my mom this past winter break.
I came out to my parents in December of 2014.
I came out the winter break of my freshman year to my friends, and then to my family I came out Easter break of my freshman year. I came out to my two best friends, Mary and Colleen, first, and we were friends since elementary school. And I came home first break from college, and I definitely knew who I was and was comfortable with myself. So I decided to tell two of my favorite people in the world. I told them separately though. I told Mary in the car ride to go see all of our friends who we hadn't seen for months. And she was just like, "Dan, why didn't you tell me this while we were driving? But I'm so excited!" And it was a great moment, and we just like hugged for a really long time in the car and then just like talked about it. And she was very accepting, and then that same night, I was like, I gotta tell Colleen. So we were over at her house, and I went into her closet, it was a walk-in closet, and I bursted open the door and kicked it, and I was like, "I'm gay!" And Colleen just like bursted out laughing, and it was like the funniest experience that we've ever had together, and that we had a lot, so that speaks for itself. But that was probably the greatest feeling in the world, just like finally being who I was to the two people that I love the most in the world, kind of. They know everything about me, and for them to know like my sexuality and to know who I was fully was just like really important to me.
I had been trying to come out to my entire family for a while because I didn't like keeping secrets. My family is very close, and I wanted to have them know about this part of my life. And I was trying, but it never worked out because I wanted to do it all at once, so I don't have to go and like, it's a lot. So I decided I'm just gonna tell my mom, and we were walking back from the library filling out my financial aid, and I was really nervous. I'm like, oh no, she's gonna like think I'm some sort of monster or say something really mean. So, we were talking about something irrelevant, and I told her I have something to tell you, and she's like, oh, what is it? She's getting all nervous, and I could tell. And I told her, well, I'm pansexual, and she's like, well, what does that mean? And I explained it to her, and she's like, oh, kind of like your mom. And so I was relieved, but also shocked to, figure out this part of my mother's life, because I had no inclination that this was something she also had like been going through. So it was really cool.
When I came out to my friends, I kind of just came out and told them. I was like, so I'm bisexual, I think. is there a problem with that? And they're like, no. But then a few years later, when I came out to my parents, I was like, yeah, so I have a girlfriend. And they both kind of like stopped what they were doing. I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. We've been dating for like a week now. And my mom wasn't really like vocal either way, whether she was supportive or not. She just kind of like gave me a look and like turned around and like didn't say anything else. But my dad, on the other hand, he was just like asking questions. Like, he was very curious, and he was inquisitive because he didn't really know a lot. So he's like, so if you identify as bisexual, if you're dating a girl, does that make you like a lesbian? Or if you start dating a guy, will you be straight then? So we had a good like 10 minutes of like question and answer about the whole LGBT community and ways that people identify themselves.
So I actually forgot to come out to my mother. I had come out to my very close friends about 3 years ago, and I had talked to my dad about it since we spent a lot of time together. And when the Marriage Equality Act was passed in the summer of 2015, I had made a post on Facebook saying, yes, I am pansexual, and with that I had come out to everyone, I had thought. And then later on in the summer I was talking to my mom, and I casually mentioned that I had a girlfriend. And my mom goes, a girlfriend? And I said, yes, I have a girlfriend. And she goes, I didn't know you were gay. And I said, oh no, I'm not. I'm pansexual. And she goes, well, what does that mean? And I said, it means that I like people of any gender. And she said, oh. What I had forgotten was that my mom doesn't use Facebook very often, so she never saw my post, and I had forgotten to tell her about it.
So I came out to my mom, my dad, and my two sisters all on the same night. And when I came out, I actually told them that I was bisexual at the time. And I think a big thing of why I did that was because I think it was easier. Because instead of just saying flat out that I was gay, in my mind I was like, I can give them this hope that I can still be normal in a way by saying that I was still somewhat attracted to girls when that wasn't the case. And I remember very distinctly being upstairs in my bathroom like an hour before I was gonna come out. And I just got out of the shower and I was like looking in my bathroom mirror, giving myself a pep talk, and like I was like smacking my face and I was like, you've got this, Nick, you can do this. And then as soon as I go downstairs, my entire family's in the family room and I start telling them, and I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth because I was crying so much. And my dad was the first person to come up to me and he just hugged me and he said, you don't need to say anything more. And then after that, my mom goes, all right, so what do you want for dinner? And it just went so normal, and I didn't even need to come out again as gay because I think they all knew, but they didn't want to force me to say it.
Well, I would tell them about my personal experience. Like, I currently identify as pansexual, but when I came out, I identified as bisexual. So I would tell them that, sexuality is fluid. It doesn't have to be a rigid thing.
At their own pace, never feel rushed into feeling like you have to 100% do it as soon as you come to this realization about yourself.
Doesn't need to be this big thing. You don't need to worry about it. It's all about you. Take it at your own pace and do what you want to do in the situation.
There are people out there that can help you, and most of the time, people that are kind of weird about it, they end up turning or changing their minds because they do love you.
Coming out had a lot less repercussions than I thought it would. And there's a beautiful Dr. Seuss quote that I think really applies to coming out, which is, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
Thank you all so much for watching. This video was very important to make because I feel that so many people struggle with coming out, and if this video helped at least one person with that struggle, then we did our job. So please make sure to like this video, subscribe down below, and share it because you never know who may be struggling with this. And until next week, stay sexy.